Good evening, parents and members of the class of 2021. We ask that as we go through the graduation ceremony, that each guest and graduate is respectful of each other. Hold your applause and your cheering so that everyone has an opportunity to hear his or her name called and to walk across the stage so that their families can also enjoy this moment. I'd also like to take this opportunity to dedicate this graduation ceremony to Miss Diane Talaferro, retired dean at South Meck High School, who passed last fall. Miss T never missed a graduation, so today I know Miss T is looking down on the class of 2021 saying, well done. So congratulations, class of 2021. I ask that the audience now stand as we play the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to welcome to the podium Mr. Eric Madrid, President of the National Spanish Honor Society.
This speech will be given in both English and Spanish. Este discurso será dicho en español y inglés. Good evening, graduates, families, and friends. My name is Eric Madrid, President of the National Spanish Honor Society. Today, I have the honor to welcome you all on this wonderful evening to celebrate and honor the class of 2021. This has been an adventurous year with good and bad days, but yet we all got closer to each other with social distancing, of course. It was difficult for all of us to go from being in person to suddenly seeing each other on Zoom. We were stuck at home for the majority of time, just wishing everything would just be fine. Now we are fortunate enough to be able to reach our finish line in person and not virtually, which is such a relief. Graduates, welcome to a door of new beginnings, and know we hold the future of this nation. Thank you so much for your presence today, and congratulations to the class of 2021. Buenas noches, graduados, familias y amigos. Mi nombre es Eric Madrid, presidente de la Sociedad Nacional de Honor de Español. Hoy tengo el honor de darles la bienvenida a todos en esta maravillosa noche para celebrar y honrar a la clase 2021. Este ha sido un año lleno de aventuras, con días buenos y malos. Sin embargo, todos nos hemos acercado con el distanciamiento social, por supuesto. Fue difícil para todos estar en persona a vernos de repente en Zoom. Estábamos en casa la mayoría del tiempo y simplemente deseábamos que todo estuviese bien. Ahora tenemos la suerte de poder llegar a nuestra meta en persona y no virtualmente, que es un gran alivio. Graduados, bienvenidos a una puerta de nuevos comienzos y sepan que tenemos en nuestras manos el futuro de esta nación. Muchas gracias por su presencia hoy y felicitaciones a la clase 2021. Please welcome Lucas Thompson, student body president, who will now introduce our stage guest. Thank you.
Here we go. It is my honor to now introduce the stage guests for tonight's ceremony, starting with Miss Margaret Marshall, School Board Member District 5, Mr. Ernest Winston, Superintendent, Dr. Steve Esposito, Southwest Learning Community Superintendent, Mr. Glenn L. Starnes II, Principal, Miss Erica Gibson, Assistant Principal for Instruction. And finally, Miss Rachel Padrick, Director of Student Services. Thank you all for sharing this special day with the South Met class of 2021. Please welcome to the podium Chloe Hess, salutatorian.
We're here to celebrate the graduating class of 2021, and I think we can all agree we definitely deserve to celebrate. This past week, I've drafted many different versions of this speech, none of which I liked well enough to present. So, in an effort to get some ideas flowing, I turned on some music. A few songs played, and then The Climb by Miley Cyrus came on, and that's when it all started to come together. Over these past 15 months, we've all grown tired of living in, quote, unprecedented times. We've heard the dreaded phrase, the new normal, over and over again, which is almost exclusively referred to the inconvenient changes we've had to make to our daily lives. However, I believe our new normal, as class of 2021, goes beyond the nuisance of online learning, social distancing, or wearing a mask. Our new normal was created when we were forced to climb and overcome. Our approach to learning and life has been altered forever. We're persistent, we're adaptable, we persevere in uncertain times. So, bringing it back to Miley Cyrus, there's always gonna be another mountain. In our case, that mountain was the pandemic that interfered with our original high school plan. Yet, we all shared a common goal of graduation, which is why we're always gonna wanna make it move. Online learning was definitely an uphill battle, and judging by the amount of times my Zoom crashed, sometimes I'll just have to lose. But our experience here at South Meck has taught us it's not about how fast we'll get there or what's waiting on the other side. It's about the grit and determination to continue moving upward. Now it's up to us to carry our new normal with us through our future endeavors, because it doesn't matter which path we take, we will all eventually face the challenge of change again. This year, we learned the importance of the climb, how life is about the journey, not the destination. However, a difficult climb does make for a great view, and that view today is our graduation. Today, we're at the top of our climb, but tomorrow starts the journey of our next one. Good luck and congratulations to the class of 2021. And now welcome Mary Catherine Greiner, your class valedictorian.
Welcome teachers, administration, parents and families, and the class of 2021. Congratulations. I actually found out I was going to be giving a speech when I was in the middle of the Smoky Mountains where we weren't even supposed to have internet or cell service, which I guess just goes to show you how mentally checked out of school I am. I'm sure many of you can relate. But let's mentally check back in for a few moments and look back over the past 4 years. We got to be the first class in F building, yay. We survived that pepper spray incident, wondered if cat really does start with a K, and ran the PACER test probably too many times. We went to football games, listened to Miss Neiman read the Lorax, saw him on campus, and had a homecoming dance. And all of this to say, look around you. Look where we are right now. Look at these ridiculous hats we're wearing. We're graduating, we made it. Despite the uncertainty we felt as freshmen, we still managed to make it up O building stairs, dodged the lake forming in the courtyard, and we even survived a tornado. You know, I guess we should be focusing on the good parts, like the traffic and senior lot during dismissal. And I'm really not qualified to give advice. I'm only up here because I know how to fill out little bubble sheets, but everyone can look back and see that these past 4 years went by really fast. We spent a lot of time wishing they would just end already when so many good memories were being made. So I encourage you in the next few days to slow down a little bit. Stop adding pictures to your dorm board on Pinterest and enjoy your last moments with your high school friends, your family, and those around you. And remember what philosopher and high school slacker Ferris Bueller once said: life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2021. And now welcome Joe Morris, Senior Class President, who will present the class challenge.
Good evening, class of 2021. Before I begin my speech, I would first like to thank my parents, grandparents, and sister, who are all watching somewhere in the crowd, as well as my brother John, who is among us in the graduating class. I would also like to give a special thank you to Superintendent Winston, Principal Starnes, and all the teachers and staff who sacrificed lots of time and effort to aid us in gaining this amazing achievement. In the words of the late and great Kobe Bryant, everything negative, pressure, and challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise. This quote is perfect for the class of 2021 because we have faced challenges like none other. From controversies as small as the loss of the beautiful trees in the courtyard to hardships as large as the COVID-19 pandemic. This graduating class can proudly say that we have overcome more than any other class in this generation. Unfortunately, the world we are entering is filled with confusion, hatred, and chaos. But like a sun rising over a field in the morning, this is our opportunity to spread our light into a dark time. The perseverance, strength, and will we have gained over these 4 years is unmatched. I challenge every senior here to prove to the world that we work harder, better, faster, and stronger. We are unlike all other graduating classes in this way, and I say we can change the world. Congratulations to the amazing class of 2021, and thank you. I would now like to welcome Principal Glenn Starnes to the podium.
Graduates in the class of 2021, wow, you made it. And I'm very excited to look across this Coliseum and see you, now the second half of the class of 2021. I'd like to thank the South Meck Performing Arts Department for our processional and prelude music and our student speakers, Eric, Lucas, Chloe, MK, and Joe. Thank you for your service to South Meck and job well done this evening. I'd also like to thank our graduation committee under the leadership of Ms. Sharon Poston and Ms. Rachel Padrick for their attention to detail and flexibility over the past few weeks. Earlier this month, we hosted a virtual senior awards ceremony which highlighted various awards and achievements of our graduates. During that ceremony, I announced our graduates had earned over $7 million in scholarships to colleges and universities. Today, I am proud to say that we have reached nearly $10 million. And this is a major accomplishment for our graduates, and you should be proud. This evening is about graduates in the class of 2021, but I must take a moment of proud principal privilege to recognize 3 graduates seated here with the Sabre Soar Wind Beneath My Wings Award. Each of these graduates have a proven track record amongst their peers for being a model saber. Each of them have truly carried the class of 2021 in various ways and are a true definition of SOAR: strong, optimistic, adaptable, and resilient. As they stand, please join me in presenting the Saber SOAR Wind Beneath My Wings Award to Bryson Nesbitt, Tucker Stillman, and Caitlin Price. Please stand. Each of these graduates will be presented with this Wind Beneath My Wings Award that Ms. Poston is holding up. Congratulations to each of you. Each year at graduation ceremonies or events like this, school principals such as I choose a different theme to address the graduates and guests. While the topic typically varies, the last word or last few words are typically the same: congratulations. After all, every South Met graduate deserves to be recognized for their accomplishment as they set off into the world, into the workplace, post-secondary success, or the military with our best wishes. Similarly, as with most speeches, today's principal's message will also send and end with the word congratulations. But its meaning to me is very different this year. Class of 2021, one of the most important years of your lives, the years in which you complete your high school journey. This year coincided with one of the most monumentous years in modern day history. The past 12 to 15 months have been seen with serious public health emergency in a century. Also, a reckoning of racial justice amid appalling acts of violence, and also a polarized presidential election coupled with threats to our institution's democracy. Over the past year, some of you responded to the momentous events we face by finding a new sense of purpose. Some of you changed the college or university in which you are interested, and some of you found a new sense of grit. On some days, it was a victory to change out of your pajamas. Some of you never changed out of your pajamas, as we witnessed yesterday at rehearsal, but that's okay too. Many of you felt some of the same grief, anxiety, outrage, and fear. But even though each of you had different experiences, which were each unique, there is one triumph that you all share. You kept moving forward. You kept logging on to Zoom and submitting assignments through Canvas. You kept waking up your younger sibling to get them starting on their daily assignments. Or for some, you even woke up your parents and reminded them it was time for them to take you to school. You kept tapping that daily screener required by South Meck, and you kept studying for those AP and EOC exams. You each completed a demanding course of study, and today, you are earning a high school diploma from Charlotte-Mecklenburg High School, the third largest high school in the state of North Carolina. There is something else that each of you have earned over this past year. The certain knowledge that you can do difficult things and that will always be with you. When challenging circumstances arise in your life, you will be able to draw on this year and say, I can do this. I've got this. I've done something extraordinary before. You also know that the achievements you recognize today are not yours alone. Parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, neighbors, extended relatives, teachers, counselors, and even that high school love or partner, you know these high school successes belong to you as well. For you have supported them in this journey. Sometimes a great sacrifice is even yours. As the late great Justice Thurgood Marshall once said, none of us got to where we are solely by pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps. We got here because somebody, a parent, a teacher, an Ivy League crony, or a few nuns bent down and helped us with our bootstraps. Or as the viral challenge puts it, never, 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 never would have made it without you. So graduates, please join me in thanking everybody in the stands who you would not have made it without them. As members of the esteemed class of 2021, regardless if you are walking across the stage today in person, you are walking in the front room of your home, or even if you plan to meet us tomorrow at the drive-thru to walk in the presence of family in decorated vehicles, you have truly earned your diploma, and that is a major accomplishment. So class of 2021, I am proud of you. We are proud of you, and we wish you nothing but the best. As you often hear on that Sunday evening around 6 p.m. in the weekly Sabre Sun News, thank you for listening, have an amazing evening, and as always, go Sabres. Congratulations to the class of 2021. At this time, please join me in welcoming Ms. Sandra Meyer, our World Language Department Chair, to the podium for the presentation of diplomas. And to our graduates and guests, please remember to hold your applause until each graduate has had their name called so that every graduate will have their moment this evening.
Kevin Alexander Macías Jarrín. Cristian Daniel Macías Jarrín. Josephine Sigrid McLean Volts. Eric Vicente Madrid Mata. Mónica Malaca. Gaela Zumba Molembi. Jalen Jihad Manson. Leslie Mar Valencia. Daniela Alexandra Marroquín Deras. Andy Marroquín Urbina. Erika Martín del Campo Vega. Sebastián Martínez. Carla Ivette Martínez. Daniel Bernardo Martínez Flores. Daniela Martínez. Jennifer Maruri Romero. Janelis Matos. Abigail Grace Matthews. Gracie Elizabeth McCarley. Coleman William McCreary. Austin James McDermott. Constance Shaw McDonald. Larkin Molly McGee. Kendra Elise McIntyre. Dante Jacori McCloud. Miller Scott McMurray. Amari Jamel McNeil. Carly Jordan McWilliam. Jackson Gaines Meacham. Jacqueline Rose Melman. Julio Eduardo Méndez Bueso. Daniel Josué Mendoza. Jefferson Ezequiel Mendoza Ortiz. Melissa Mendoza Martin. Nadielena Merchant. Evelyn Therese Miller. Grace Elizabeth Miner. Javon Xavier Meswicks. Aiden Miles Mitchell. Jamel Abdel Mohammed. Emma Gabriela Montalban Ramirez. Jared Christopher Moore. Naya Michelle Moore. Susan Morales. John Thomas Morris. Joseph Edwin Morris. Rebecca Sophia Moskowitz. Barbara Helen Moy. Zanaya Queen Gabrielle Molba. Jaime Cristian Murillo. Matthew Alexander Nance. Irij Mohammed Nasser. Ikea Naomi Ondengo. Bryson Kendrick Nesby. Lillian Ray Nessen. Zachary Stephen Naji. Mykeria Talisha Norman. Tamelia Moore Norwood. Godwin Chomeka Enciania. Aníbal Alberto Ochoa Torres. Thomas Henry O'Donnell III. Larissa Jaylene Oliver Guevara. Alberto Olivi. Kathleen Helen Orman. Paula Victoria Ortiz. Akira Stephen Osaka. Isengobong Imeth Otong. Diamond Shanice Owens. Kelly Jasmine Padilla Acosta. Madison Chalise Page. Caroline Grace Palmer. Jeremiah Deshawn Pannell. Ayana Natalia Parks. Ethan Robert Parr. Alexander Jeffrey William Parr. Camila Alejandra Parra Vizcaíno. Ruber Kevin Parraga. Aaliyah Parton. Alexandra Christine Pasola. Sean Michael Paulson Jorens. Nicholas Kyle Pearson. Paydin Nagia Penick. Carmel Sandy Perez. Jafet Perez. Aneuri Perez. Jordana Lynn Perez Fernandez. Kenny Palm. Samuel Thurb Phillips. Evelyn Danetsi Pineda Paredes. Samuel Pinto. Caitlin Renee Price. Allison Grace Pridgeon. Sarah Grace Pruitt. Dylan Joel Quicano. Kelvin Antoine Quick. Allison Mary Racine. Ethan Michael Rerig. Fernando José Ramírez García. Siddhartha Krishna Ramanath. Kimberly Denise Ramirez Rivera. Elsie Mabel Ramos Vázquez. Jennifer Areli Ramos Jiménez. Macy Ann Rapp. Javier Alejandro Ratliff Chirinos. Katie Isabel Rauch. Maya Joy Ravenel. Amber Lisbeth Reyes. Kareni Yasmin Reyes González. Mike Anthony Ríos. Ángel Gabriel Ríos González. Reagan Grace Riesmiller. Caroline Elizabeth Reeder. Cynthia Rivera Vázquez. Jada Danielle Roberts, Andrew Robert Robinson, Haley Nicole Robinson, Andrea Berenice Rodriguez, Jared Isaí Rodriguez, Miriam Alejandra Rodriguez Rivera, Lisbeth Clarissa Rodriguez Sevilla, Kevin Paul Aguiar, Ian Marco Rojas Carreón, Marisa Fryer Romanat, Juan Ángel Romo, Kathy Elizabeth Ronquillo, Carla Yolanda Rosales, Yareli Rosendo Ortega, Jack Walter Rothaker, Tanner Troy Rothenberger, Jake McCord Rouse, Jalen Devontae Rowe, Jasmine Erica Rouse, Slade Matthew Roy, Dylan Scott Rod, Yvette Rubio Soto, Natalie Elizabeth Reese, Elizabeth May Roche, Lucas Nathaniel Rosso, César Gabriel Quintero Vallenilla, Kiara Alessia Sabato, Alana Mary Sabu, Faith Nicole Saliers, Emmanuel Sa Samuca, Daniel Omar San Andrés Moreira, Justin Alexander Sánchez, Iris Xiomara Sánchez Hernández, Miriam Sánchez López, Jennifer Sánchez Coca, Joshua Justin Sandoval, Tania Saraí Santana López, Julian Ian Sacho, Frank Lee Savage, Alani Savinovic Mino, Maya Jane Scalabrino, Chadley Gray Smith, Victoria Rose Schnackenberg, Madeline Braid Schultz, Zachary Alexander Scott, Alex William Scott, Andrew Austin Seagrave, Amari Adrian Shamar Seals, Jordan Joalmo Segura Mendoza, Lillian Hayden Zipper, Israel Serna Jr., Stephanie Lisbeth Serrano Flores, Zeri Shahdid, Caleb Mitchell Sharp, William Daniel Shaver, Sincere Darian Shaw, Nathan James Sherrill, Raven Alexis Shirley, Kayla Elise Schuford, Owen Boyd Shoemate, Caroline Austin Sifkin, Shami Naomi Simbron Granda, Maria Louise Skibinski, Rachel Suzanne Snyder, Jacob Archer Soto, Megan Lynn Spires, Elena Mackenzie Starks, Leighton Michael Starks, Tucker Brooks Stillman, Abigail Elizabeth Stutz, Omari Amir Stratford, Nia Sradkova Strawn, Kaya A. Mary Strickland Evans, Lene Michelle Stywell, Nathan Christopher Sullivan, Kashyap Jogans Tumar Sutar, Zaria Deshana Faith Taylor, Elijah Emmanuel Taylor, Stephanie Tecpoyotl Cocone, Sienna Monique Thompson, Lucas James Thompson, Christian Tejada, Anderson Tejada Molina, Alexander Santiago Tejada, Jake Thomas Temple, Bernaya Nicole Thomas, Cedric Nardo Thomas Jr., Cheyenne Thompson, Colin William Thompson, Harmony Noel Tillman, Mary Catherine Tim, Cesar Isaí Tobar Monge, Samuel Edward Alexander Todd, María Andreina Torrealba García, María Fernanda Torrealba García, Kini Pierre Torres Rosado, Logan Michael Trimnall, Zoe Sokol Togman, Marlowe Trena Toggle, Ariana Tamaya Tyson, Shanice Mache Tyson, Jessica Rose Urbania, Jacqueline Cristal Vázquez Flores, Eric Dair Velasco González, Stephanie Marie Venecia, Kevin Isaac Vera González, Ana Bergolini, Emily Caroline Vespa, Alexander Villafana, Iván Villalobos, Raimundo Ricardo Villalpando Venegas, Ian Matthew Wagner Carey, Kailia Ellison Waite, Abram Luke Wallace, Mayoni Nashe Warmack, Kate Warner Watrous, Stacy Kate Watson, Hoffman Wayne West, Tyler Jordan White, Gabriela White, Daniel Richard Wilk, Trinity Levon Williams, Davian Joshua Williams, Celeste Colleen Williams, Riley Hannah Williamson, Safir Jahad Wise, Brian Jason Wom Land, Joshua Cole Wooden, Mary Morgan Smith Yauger, Joanna Juru Ye, Niat Yael Sememphis, Maxwell Cetina Jimenez, Kyle Anthony Sidney, Ryan Elizabeth Susai, Jordan Sahara Hall. And these are the students who are not here with us today, but we will read their names. Jordan Christopher Meyer, Aiden Connor McGlade, Angel Gabriel Moreno, Bennett Luzamba Mpiana, Megan Sulaika Núñez Cedeño, Ryan Patrick Powers, Isabel Grace Pozo, Nicole Melody Pozo, Carson Grace Stewart, Jadiel Lazaric Tate, Zachary Paul Wilson, Tracy Zeng, Rebecca Citlali Centeno Azua, Sophie Catherine Keppel Young. Congratulations.
Graduates, although we are not all here physically together, please rise, saber proud. By the authority vested in me as principal of South Mecklenburg High School, and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of South Mecklenburg High School, class of 2021. You may now turn your tassels. Graduates, families and guests, please remain in your seats until our graduates recess at the direction of our staff.